everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kristen, but you can call me Chris, and we are back with this month's YouTube video. This month we are talking about consistency. A lot of people struggle with trying to remain consistent every day in any and everything that we do. Every one of us has had some issue with remaining consistent. You might have started a new hobby, really enjoyed it, and then you got busy and didn't pick back up that hobby. Whether you currently struggle with it or it's something that you've struggled with in the past, consistency is not something that is easy for everyone. It takes a lot of discipline and a lot of adjusting and changing your mindset and adapting new strategies and things like routine. So I am going to give you some of my best tips and suggestions to help anyone who may be struggling with remaining consistent. Before we get started, go ahead and make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Comment on this video, and also if you feel that this was beneficial to you and that it might be helpful to someone else, go ahead and click the share button and make sure you share this with your friends and family. I don't always feel inspired. I understand that it can be easy for us to start falling out of love with what we were once passionate about. So one of the ways that I remain motivated is to look at and plan out my goals. Setting goals and planning them has really made me become more motivated in actually creating content. The way that I plan my day, my schedule, my calendar, I make sure to find time in my routine. I make sure to find time to pencil in and factor for the goals that I planned and set. The main thing that I would say is that if you are not already planning and setting goals, you should be. If you are not planning and setting goals, I highly recommend that you start doing so now. With an effective planner and a schedule that works for you, you can find that motivation to stay inspired. Another contributing factor to me staying or remaining motivated to do what I love is my family. I know this sounds very cliche, but I mean, it's real life at the end of the day. My family depend on me. My family is the biggest driving factor that keeps me motivated into following my passion, mostly because they just support me and what I do and have always been supportive in any of the choices that I make. The main thing that I want from this is to not let them down. So to answer that question, family planning and setting goals is how I remain motivated. I use my notebook, my gratitude journal, my planner, and a positive mindset. I do not know where I would be without those four things. Three systems of the notebook, the gratitude journal, and the planner help me to keep a positive mindset. You're going to have to get a routine. Routine, schedule, plan is how I operate here. Get used to following a system, a strategy. My routine will most likely not work for everyone. Your hours may not look like the same hours as mine. You keep going. You change courses, you adapt new strategies, you find a place in the routine where we can improve. The main thing is to not give up. It's not always going to be on your time. Trust the process. rework, reroute, adjust, and refocus. Overall, consistency is something that takes many different approaches. Consistency is a lot of hard work. You have to do a lot of organizing, planning, setting goals, time management. You got to do a lot of self-work as far as adjusting your mindset to be more positive and optimistic about keeping routines that keep you motivated to remain consistent. I said something a little bit about it earlier in this video, but affirmations are a huge way to start the process of changing our mindset. Believing the things that we say and repeating them often and often, time and time again, that will help us to remove negative habits like self-doubt and self-sabotage. It also helps us to get out of that imposter syndrome. You are what you do daily. Don't let negative thoughts dictate how you should run your life. You gotta hold yourself accountable for the things that you do to remain consistent. I've given you today some pretty great solutions to your inconsistency issues. I really hope that these tips and suggestions that I've provided for you today have been helpful. If you have some suggestions that I did not leave here today, please drop your gems in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you on what strategies you use to help you remain consistent. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I cannot wait for us to continue doing this again next month. Be sure to go back and watch previous videos if this is your first time on the Lifestyle with Kris channel, and subscribe if you haven't already.